Breakout is a classic old-school video game, and it's had a lot of variations throughout the years, including one of my favorites being Arkanoid. But now there's a new one called Briks available on the PS4. But is this a ball-bouncing bonanza that's worth getting into, or should the creators just have their bricks broken? Briks is a relatively lazy, put-together brick-breaking experience. If you're unfamiliar with the concept of Breakout, basically you control a paddle and have to bounce a ball around a level, destroying the bricks on the screen. If for some reason the ball goes past your paddle, you end up losing a life, and losing all your lives is a game over. There's a few different colored bricks that you'll have to deal with. The red ones, which you only have to hit once, green that you have to hit twice, blue that you have to hit 3 times, and yellow ones that end up dropping power-ups, along with the gray ones which you cannot destroy unless you have a power-up. The power-ups are decent enough and relatively common for a game like this, like the sticky paddle that if the ball hits it, you'll be able to then kind of reset where you want to put it and launch the ball back up into the air. The lasers, which actually put 2 guns on your paddle, and for a little bit of time, you can actually fire at all the bricks, easily destroying them. Fireball, which, well, sets your ball on fire and allows it to instantly go through in a line without bouncing off of any of the bricks, so you can just demolish whole rows of bricks in a single hit. One of the few cool things in this game, though, is you can actually stack power-ups. For example, if you get the fireball, then grab another fireball power-up while you still have the ball on fire, it will actually grow, and you can do this a couple of times. And the same goes for the multi-ball, so you could actually have 9 or 12 balls bouncing all over the place on the screen at one time if you get multiple of them at a quick succession. The game is broken up into 50 levels, with 40 unlocked from the start that you can do in any order, and you're given a star rating after you complete a level, with your goal, of course, trying to get 3 stars in each of the stages. Once you complete the 40 main stages, you'll unlock 9 more bonus levels, which are the same thing. They're really not different. I don't know why they're unlockable. And then finally, after you complete all 49 stages, you unlock the 50th level, which is a boss battle. Here you have a floating head that you have to keep hitting with the ball. It's really simplistic, though the head can destroy your paddle by either running into it or by firing lasers at it. And once that's done, well, you've completed Briks. The levels themselves have different themes, though it changes up from level to level, so there's never consistency with it. You'll go from an anime girl background to a vampire-themed background to a space one in succession. There's also an extremely annoying cat one late in the game that's a cat shooting lasers, but the effect in the background is so bad that it hurt my eyes after just a few moments. I had to actually keep looking away from the screen during the course of that level. The entire experience, though, comes off as extremely lazy. I'm sure all the backgrounds, even though they are quite nicely done for most part with the artwork, I'm sure are from something else. I'm sure they were bought in bulk and put together into this game to create it, and just everything with it, from the loading bar that goes over the loading bar once it actually ends up filling up, and little minor details like that just make the game come off as lazy. I also noticed that there was some problems with the ball physics as far as sometimes when it would bounce, it would take a really odd bounce and go in a direction that there's no way it should have. Maybe that was just me, but it definitely seemed like it wasn't well refined. From the technical side of things, though, besides the problem with the ball physics, it did run fine. It didn't crash on me or slow down or any major glitches that ended up happening. Briks is available now, though, on the PlayStation 4, but only overseas, and it'll cost you $11.99 in pounds if you want to go ahead and get a copy of it. The game does feature a full trophy list, including a platinum. It's a very, very easy platinum to get, with the hardest trophies just being able to stay awake enough in order to play all the levels, as well as getting 50,000 points in a single stage, which is easily obtainable in a particular level. Overall, Briks is okay at best, but it's way too expensive at its current price point, and it's nothing special in this day and age. With everything said, I'm going to be giving Briks a 3 out of 10. But anyway, guys, it's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.